Hey Cancer, Happy New Year. I have pulled some pre-shuffled chakra oracle cards and sent Reiki to the areas in need of love. In order to accept it, just nod and say, I accept. And if you choose not to, just say no. Our intention guides this process, and your free will is always respected. Let's jump in. The first card I pulled is number 33. This is turquoise, and this is your third eye. The second card, and that can reduce to a 6. The second card is 36, and this is, and it reduces to a 9. We're in a 9 year right now. We just came out of 2024. 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. Clearing out karma to make way for abundance. 9 this year is going to be an abundant year for seeds that have been sown. Smoky quartz. This is your solar plexus. I feel like Cancer, I'm a Cancer sun, the most intuitive signs in the zodiac, one of them. And our solar plexus is our weak spot. So I've sent Reiki to that. And then the third one is number 7, which is the number of the seeker, rose quartz. And this is your sacral. So this is about emotions and creativity, standing in your personal power, and trusting the information that's coming in and from your intuition. My name's Crystal. This is Tranquil AF, where we combine wisdom on the tarot and Reiki to not only read the energy, but also clear it out, the stuck. And we're going to see, this is for the first 2 weeks, January 25, but whenever you find this, there's a message in here for you. And it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancers. And my name's Crystal. I don't know if I said that. Okay. All right, Spirit. Cancer, please. Tell me what Cancer needs to know. Tell me what Cancer is not supposed to know. That will help them on this next phase of their journey. I love it. Right out of the deck. Abundance. Right? This is not just financial. This is people. Look at, there's so much to go around. They're sharing it. They're bridging the gap between the generations. This just makes my heart so happy. We're really clearing out ancestral karma. And I was talking to somebody earlier, and it's like, how it gets passed down is, say it's an addiction or alcoholism, right? That's an easy one to pick. Nobody takes responsibility for it. And like my grandparents did not, their generation didn't talk about like what happened in the house stayed in the house. We don't talk about it. And so nobody takes responsibility for whatever the it is. And that's why it goes down family lines. And it's like, we're saying that's enough. This ends here. I'll take responsibility for it. This ends with me. I'm not passing this down to my children. And by doing that, I heal my line both ways. I'm not passing it to my kids, and I'm healing what my ancestors weren't able to heal because, they did the best they could with the information that they had at the time. It was a different world. It was a different world when I was coming up. And you're doing this. Huzzah. I mean, it just makes my heart so happy. And a 10 is 1 plus 0. So now we're starting from experience with all these resources. It could be community finding you, but I really feel like you could be even like stepping into teaching the younger generations. Like, this is how you take care of your body so you're not reaching for something outside of you. This is how you meditate. We go outside and we play. This is joyful. This could be, you could be welcoming in new love if that's something that you're looking for, like a divine counterpart. Whoa. Okay, well, that's way too many. All right. What's crossing Cancer right now? Thank you. Whoa. Look at this. I mean, you can't make this up. 10, 10, 10. Wow. This wanted to show twice, so I feel like we need to at least honor that, even though it's not the card that flipped. She's gotten her thoughts under control. They're now guiding her because she's grounded in the earth and she's moving on to a brighter future. The sun's coming out. And it was a rough cycle, right? What's crossing you? It's your emotions and, right, solar plex, sacral. Work with rose quartz, smoky quartz. This is balancing the emotions to bring in new love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Family healing. Connect with sound or water. 10-10 might be significant. 1-1-1, you might be seeing 11-11. Recent past, there was the Knight of Cups came in. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have been dealing with one of those signs. Doesn't have to be. He is, excuse me. The Knight, they're usually on a mission. This is a heart-centered mission. It could be a message coming in. Again, connecting with sound, being outside. It could have been a new friend, a new friend that came in. Excuse me. It could have been something with communication. I was fine, and now my throat, I'm coughing. Maybe there was trouble with communication. Near future, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Excuse me. You're a channel. You're connected to the heavens and the earth. Connecting with water is super important right now. Any of the elements, really. Water and earth. She is getting information channeled into her her crown. And she's processing it in her third eye. And it almost looks like her eyes are open, even though they're closed. And twos are about choices. So it's tapping into your intuition because you are the key. You have all the information that you need because Source is providing it for you. Things unseen. It could be esoteric knowledge and wisdom. You could be doing channeling. When I started doing Reiki, other gifts started opening up. It could be something like that. But it's like you just know. You might just know that your person's coming in. Like your person. And maybe that's it. It's like healing. You're doing some familial healing. I don't know if that's how you say it, but like root chakra healing, earth star chakra healing. So you can feel safe in this world with your emotions because you have big emotions, big feelings. And you need a safe place to be able to express those feelings. And I think you feel your person approaching. It just hasn't manifested quite yet. 9 of Swords, end of a difficult cycle. This is all about our thoughts, keeping us up at night, worry, anxiety, stress. Could be grief. If you're grieving, I'm sending you a huge hug. Holidays are tough. This is our thoughts keeping us up, running through our head and not being able to settle them. It could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who is transitioned, and who's looking out for you right now. How did Cancer, thank you, get here? How you got here? So I'm going to say you're definitely seeing 11-11. She's looking at the past, her shadow. She's not afraid of it. She's balanced. She's balanced those thoughts. So maybe the 9 of Swords is where you were. And this is how you got to this new beginning, is by balancing the thoughts, by changing the narrative in your head, by changing the story. there's justice and balance coming in. Oh, I love this. It could have been something that happened during Libra time. All right, current attitude for Cancer, please. This is awesome. Every sign's been getting, all gifts are opening up. People are shifting. People are waking up. I can't tell you how many readings I've done for people that have never had a tarot reading. And like the last time I read at the shop, it was the Gemini full moon. And like most of the people that came in, I think only one or two had a reading before. And I'm like, and so what brought you in today of all days? And it's like, I don't know, something just told me I needed a reading. Never had one before. People are waking up. We're realizing what we've been doing does not work any longer. Good job, man. Good job. We're so afraid to go within. We're so afraid to look at ourselves, and you're doing that healing work. 6 of Pentacles. This is your current attitude. Pentacles are resources, and resources are more than money to usually people. And this to me is the infinity. It's reciprocity. It's give and take. It could be trading services to get people to, whatever you're doing or wanting to do. For me, I'll trade Reiki. Absolutely. I trade for acupuncture. We trade. I love it. It's like, because money is not the only form of currency, right? And A helps B helps A the most. So it's like finding your soul tribe and connecting with them. And it feels like a journey, but there's balance coming in relationship. And maybe that's because you're finding balance within you. Because 2s talk about balance as well. And honestly, 11 reduces to 2. So 22 or 222 might be significant. Outside influences, this is what you're turning into. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Queen of Cups. She's the queen of her emotions. She knows that she needs to find balance. She is balanced on the ocean floor and in the water and with the sun in the air. And she is a healer. She is tapped into her dreams, maybe very important. You could have one of those signs coming in to help you. Maybe you're learning from somebody, one of those signs about a new healing modality. But she just knows, and she just trusts. And what I found, how do you balance the masculine and feminine within you? This was so profound. I did a cacao ceremony, and what came through for me was the feminine is the receiving. So I receive information from source, and I know it intuitively. I'm this is a download, and then I take action on it. So I receive the information, feminine, then I take action on what I receive. And it usually is very heart-centered. If it's not, I don't do it. But when I lead with my heart and what feels good, it always leads to reciprocity. I meet somebody and it's like, oh, I needed help with that. And I go to a party and I meet somebody and it's like, how does this happen? Because I'm trusting the information that's coming through. I know that every time I'm asked to do something, and especially if I don't want to do it, that's an opportunity. Why don't I want to do it? It's usually because I feel vulnerable and I don't like that. And that's been my key. It's like, if I feel vulnerable, I'm leaning into it. Yes is my answer. Watch Yes Man. Jim Carrey is brilliant and it's so spot on. The more you say yes, the more your life opens up. And as I say that, bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles, that's a wish granted. Goals and aspirations. Another 2. So you're definitely, either you're seeing 222 or you will be. The cups are overflowing. This could be a love partner coming in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It does not have to be if that's not what you're looking for. It could be a new friendship or a business partner or, just a new best friend. But your cups runneth over. And then final outcome for Cancer, please. That didn't flip, but it's Two of Pentacles in between two worlds. One day you might feel great, and the next day, not so much. Yesterday was one of those not so much days. I did the cacao on the solstice, and there were things that needed to release yesterday, and I just honored that. I went to the mountain, I communed, I connected my windstone with that Apu, which I've been working with, and just connected with the elements outside. It felt great. The sun felt wonderful. Oh, that wanted to show earlier. This is amazing. 21. This is the last card in the Major Arcana. This is closing out cycles, big cycles. The Flower of Life or Sacred Geometry, crystal grid or something like that might be significant. To me, this is like Merkaba energy. It's coming through source. She's surrounded, right? And supported by spirit. And then information's coming in and she's processing it through her body, and what doesn't serve, it goes out. It's called the hollow bone or the Merkaba. It comes in and to your heart and then out through your hands. Healing others, closing out cycles, stepping into the new and unknown. Good job. Like, huzzah. This is pretty awesome. And then like bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. By going into a grounded place of meditation, the Hermit, Virgo, and Virgos are healers. You can have that in your chart. You're going to be able to shift your perspective and not focus on what's spilled, but the resources that are still available. You're finding soul tribe, people to create with, and this is heart-centered. You're creating something new, something that feels good. Right now, you could be holding on to the resources that you have a little too tightly, covering her heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. Maybe you're not feeling safe in the earth. As I say that, my throat's closing. Safe in the earth or safe in your body. Ground. You've done the shadow work. This is you now in a place of meditation. This is you in the past. It's kind of like a portal. You can remember when you were tied and bound to your thoughts, but that's no more. Another 10. You can't make it up. Closing out big cycles of heartache. You went through something tough. You learned a lot of lessons and you released it. And by doing that, you're bringing in new financial beginnings, truth and fast movement, clarity. Your card, another 7. This is victory, willpower, quick movement, success. Because you got into a grounded state of meditation, connected and discerned, without emotions, closing out difficult cycles. All she has left to do is step over that fence, but she's taken all these lessons and she's guided by source to create something new. Maybe do a burning bowl, put in there everything you want to release and burn it, and then everything you want to gain in the next cycle and burn it. The 7 of Pentacles to me is like, I'm almost at harvest, but not quite. So I'm doing an inventory. What's worked, what hasn't, what do I want to continue doing, and what can I pivot? But you're being divinely led and guided. You're in between two worlds, and Archangel Michael is protecting you, guiding you, and knows you've been very patient. So focus on self-care, healing your heart, and standing in your truth and in the spotlight. I know it's uncomfortable, but this is a creative endeavor that makes your heart sing, because this is what you're stepping into. It could be an Aries time, I'd say. Both of these guys, what they put out, they receive right back. They are the master of all the elements. So really start working with that, connecting with that, meditating if you're not doing it already. Oh my gosh. Because the 3D is closing out and the 5D is shifting in, but you can't quite see it yet, right? The veil's there. But she knows. She's put her request out to the universe, and she can feel the ships coming in. She doesn't need to see them. This is an abundant new time with Soul Tribe. Heart-led. Cancer. I'm so freaking proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. It has been a rough cycle. I know. Trust me, my last 4 years it's been difficult. And now I'm living my best life. Heart-centered, and I feel like you guys are all stepping into that, and the world needs more healers. So thank you for doing the work. If you've stayed with me until the end, I really appreciate it. If you could hit like and subscribe, it helps my channel out greatly. And until next time, take care.